Stay tuned, folks. Things are coming at me fast and furious now. There's going to be a lot more uploads going. And this is just a reminder. That's all it is. Okay? Center yourself. Center yourselves. These are reminders. Peace to all beings. Remember, you're in the center of that cube in a circle. It is a pink circle. Peace to all beings. There's a cushion on it. That's your inner consciousness where you sit in your heart chakra. There's a Buddha one. Peace to all beings. You back up within the shell of yourself. And communication becomes different. Becomes auric. A-U-R-I-C. No language there. Symbols. Peace to all beings. That's what you're learning to comprehend, the light and the darkness. You're comprehending yourself within both. You know how you see and sense things differently at night. And you sense things differently in the daytime. You associate one with light and the other with, not light, or what basically where everything go. That's why it's important to know where you are in your moment. Peace to all beings. And for those that are on the initial spiritual path, when this thing first started, eons ago, you were supposed to grow where you were planted. Yet there was movement, and it's what you're caught up in the flux of now. That's why time is a direction. Everything grows up. Comes out of the ground or out of the water. Some fall out of the air, but that's another story. Peace to all beings. These are going to be coming because I want you to keep remembering your cube, that crystal, with the four walls, and you're in the center of it. Above it is a pyramid that descends down over this crystal cube, crystalline pyramid, actually. Yeah, and you're in the center of it. Okay? This is what's happening now. But you've got to understand it in a way that these energies aren't necessarily needed to be supported in the body. So your posture has to be different. Because you're going to have to move into a place of not thought, which clearly occurs at the thoracic region near your throat. It's supposed to shut up. Because the communication that's coming is silent. And the tone is in your bones. Your tone, your name. So it communicates. Tonal. It's all tonal. Sound, music. And you're responding to it in the physical structure of yourself. Crystalline, actually. So you're basically cleaning yourselves up to understand and withstand the presence of this force. Humanity is growing up, being forced to in a way, because you're killing each other. Ridiculous natures of selves. Snakes, when they come out of the ground, don't immediately go after each other, climbing all over each other, yes. And that's what humanity is doing now. You don't know where to go, what to do, how to do it. You're not even begging for lessons because you think you know everything. The only way you truly get it through the divine is the begging and pleading, actually. Deep begging and pleading. Complete surrender, actually. Begging. When you understand what I mean by begging, where it is in your bones, in the back of your spine, just below your solar plexus, where you're begging for mercy for your own ignorance, and asking permission to enter up through the base of your pyramid that's in the side of you, called the soul. You're coming up through there. You're not in it yet. You got to get in it to understand it. When you find out you're more than, we're going to call them three-dimensional layers. You call this place three-dimensional, but there's three-dimensional layers, like 3 panes of glass. You're going to become 2. And then you got 1, which is to you that understands how this thing works. Because you're in the presence now of a cosmic generator, if you'd like to think mechanically. It's making itself known. That's why the sun cycle is low. There's another being that's brighter than the sun and calms it down that's coming. Oh yes. Even the sun knows how to become humble. You people haven't figured it out yet. But you will. We have faith in you. Remember the water and the breath and thankfulness always. Thankfulness actually helps heal your eyes. It's one of the secrets of healing the eyes, being thankful. Because you're allowed to see more. You think you're seeing, but you're being allowed to see. And you figure that out, you're going to figure out yourself, and you're dignified as you are. You will appreciate yourself. Not flaunting it for everyone else to see. Don't need to. You're going to become known for your experiences, we'll say, and services, I guess is another word. Application of knowledge is a thing of use, actually becoming a thing of past. You beings call it magic. It's just knowledge, knowing what to do, how to do it properly, appropriately. Peace to all beings. Remember your crystal cube. This is coming down. You're going to be up in it, or feel like it, and it's going to create a weight, and you're going to need to create a balance, and you're going to have to stabilize yourselves. And when you're walking, feet firmly on the ground, and be erect. And think peaceful thoughts. Accept peaceful thoughts. Accept them. Receive them. Because I want to tell you something else. It's sort of a secret. You're in the purification process now, folks. Globally. You're being purified. Yes. Each and every one of you are. This is what happens with the collective stews that's going off and bubbling. You're going through the purification process. Accept it, understand it, find a sacred book, sleep on it, be with it. Receive your own appropriate teaching without another one influencing you. Understand from the inner to the outer. Blessings and peace of the Buddha One, always. Thankfulness for the Mother, because this is permission granted by her. This is permission granted by her. Her prayers got us our answer. So we pray to help her pray. This is pray for us sinners things. You got to learn how to pray deeply for each and every one. And then you begin to ask for mercy because you're not in control of anything. You just hope your prayers are heard. That's why you always ask permission to enter wherever you go. Don't assume anything. Be cognizant of what you are doing, especially in these next 2 months. September might be a little easier, but these are going to be intense. We are through for now.